You can't report anything if you're dead. One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur.
Maybe I should get a secret coder ring, too.
But our friendship is over. I can never trust you with that.
You certain about that?
In this episode of From Ice to Ashes, there's going to be a lot more dialogue, more narrative-driven stuff as we conclude the Far Harbor DLC. The main story of it, at least. We have 5 holotapes that all incriminate Dima for being not who we set out to be. All his memories have, been taken away of the nefarious deeds that he's committed in order to keep the peace between Acadia, Far Harbor, and the Nucleus, mostly to protect Acadia. So we find out that not only does he have a nuclear launch key that, blows up the nucleus, or something that can turn off, a kill switch that can turn off the wind turbines, causing the people of Far Harbor to die, but he also replaced Captain Avery with a synth, doing things basically that's kind of like the Institute. But in his mind, he's keeping the peace or whatever. But he felt bad for doing it and he wanted to forget it. It also reveals that he and Nick are actually brothers to an extent, and that's why they have like damaged faces, because they actually got into a scuffle. Now, after finding all this stuff out, of course, we have to gather the actual evidence, and that's what we're doing right now. I skipped the part where I grabbed the launch key. It was really short, just killed a couple of anglers, whatever. But I did not skip this next part where we actually hear what it was like on the end of Far Harbor before the bombs went off, which is pretty cool. A couple of holotapes going to play, and the episode will continue. Thanks for watching. So here's the hidden room. We got a holotape to Franny. This must be Franny.
Franny, it's me. I'm at the Grand. In our old suite. 48, 51, 30.
Right before the bombs went off.
Key to the safe room they installed in case of the bombs. Franny, I need you to come quick. I don't know when they'll be coming for me, so I'd prep the boat in case we need to make a rapid exit. But I can't be a part of this. Nuclear war? I won't do it. I'm not gonna let anyone else use my submarine to blow up the damn world. Please, Franny, I need you here. This is the end. Let's spend it together.
Hey! Hands where I can see them. Now, where is the key?
Franny, put the gun down. What exactly do you think you're going to accomplish?
My job. You're going to give me that key, and I'm going to get paid.
Hey, the world's over. Are you really... Ah!
Scream all you want, Arnie. Everyone's been evacuated. It's just you and me. Now focus. Where is the key?
Rot in hell! Ah!
We can do this all day, Arnie.
Fine. The hell's it matter? It's on the boat. Ridge Cove docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Now, was that so hard? So long, Captain. Now where the hell's the release to this...
Sorry, Franny. You're stuck.
Perfect.
Damn, dude. We got the skull, a locket, and we got a holotape. Of course we do.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else. Someone else.
I'm ready. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet. Reasonable. Willing to accept them as just another living thing. No greater or lesser than humanity itself. You'll be part of the bridge between our two worlds. That all vanishes the moment anyone discovers that it's been manufactured. That you're a synth.
Did she have to die? The woman I'm replacing? God, she looks so peaceful.
Yes, she had to die.
No. Please. That blood is on my hands, not yours.
So we got the launch key, we got the passcode, so we gotta confront Demon, we gotta confront Avery, and this guy.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Ah, hello, child. To what do I owe the honor of such a visit from one of his favorites?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it. If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
I see. So he would, if I gave it to him, he's saying he wouldn't use it.
You know what? Never mind.
May Adam guide your path.
The wind turbine powering Far Harbor's condensers, Dima built a kill switch into it. And I recovered the code to take it offline for good.
Dima. I knew that machine was the key. Though I suppose this only further proves the sanctity of our goal. Even Far Harbor's so-called savior knew those beasts couldn't be trusted. So at long last, Adam has granted us, you, the chance to return what is rightfully ours. To restore the missing piece of Adam's kingdom once and for all. So tell me, are you prepared to do what must be done?
I'm still deciding.
What decision is there to make? Far Harbor has harmed your family, denied our brilliant lord. Yet Adam has given you the tool to set things right. But I can understand you may need time to ready yourself. Though I would not keep Adam waiting. Go. Do what Adam put you on this earth to do.
I have proof that Dima killed the original Captain Avery. Here.
But that's my locket. It was lost in a fire.
No, it wasn't.
Skull. It can't be.
It is.
Listen, I'm me. I remember everything. I can't be a synth. You're wrong.
These holotapes prove it. Listen.
I won't listen. It's lies. You're making it up.
I saw the real Avery's bones. This is her skull.
That's not my face. Oh God. It's true, isn't it? I'm a synth. Do you have any idea what it's like to learn everything you know, everything you believe is a lie?
Nope, I actually don't know nothing about that.
If you're lying to me, this is your one chance to come clean. Understood?
I am. Well, I feel like I am, Captain Avery. I'm a synth. They made me believe I'm her. I don't know why.
What you're going through, I'm so sorry.
The only thing I can do now is live the way I believe is right. Dima is a murderer and a liar, and he should pay. And if you share this with anyone here, especially Alan Lee, many innocent people will suffer. Far Harbor's on the edge, and this will just push everyone right over it. Confront Dima. If you can make him pay, do so. Please, keep that evidence a secret.
I can't make any promises.
Far Harbor's barely holding itself together. You're careless with that.
Is that a threat? Because I can end this right now. I got the kill switch. Call me Kristen Cage, alright? I ain't playing.
Dima killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth.
Yeah, right, and I'm the... Wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Very serious.
Fucking knew. But your word alone don't mean nothing. If Dima is replacing us, I got a right to know. You can prove it, right?
Oh, so that means you're gonna try to kill everybody.
Here's what I got.
That amulet is Avery's. No doubt. And the skull? The skull could be anyone's, but Doc, Teddy can do some sort of medical test. DNA or something. Learn whether that's Avery or not. If it checks out, you come back here.
Not something I hear every day. There are some tests I could run. Seems important to you. Hand it over. All right.
Uh-oh. Pretty much is.
This can't be. It's impossible, right?
No, it's not.
No. Avery's been dead for years now. Acadia's done rigged the game, haven't they? This proof you got there. What do you plan on doing?
I want to resolve this with the least amount of collateral damage.
Collateral what? Yes. Oh, you got good instincts there.
You're not a qualified doctor,
A lot
are
of
you?
innocent blood could be spilled if this got out.
Listen, I ain't telling no one nothing. If a single word got out, whatever you do, don't tell Alan Lee. Otherwise, there'll be a whole lot of blood.
The skull belongs to someone else. False alarm.
I'll keep my eyes out. If I find proof Dima's done anything to any of our people. But thanks.
Sue me.
Have you found anything yet?
Oh, I found a whole lot.
I found Dima's earliest memories. He murdered and replaced someone in Far Harbor. And then he covered it up, even hiding the knowledge of it from himself.
Damn it. I was hoping I was wrong, but I just knew there was something. Do you know why he did it?
I think he was desperate. He thought it was the only way.
Has Acadia been a mistake this whole time? Is it worth saving? There are good people, synths here.
You should head home, Kasumi. Back to the Commonwealth.
I've been thinking about that actually, but I need to see this through. There are synths here I care about. Maybe when this is over, we can talk about it again?
I can't undo what's done. But for the sake of my people, and those in Far Harbor, we need to bury that evidence. I know peace can still be achieved.
So Dima was evil. He felt guilty and erased his memories. Now he's become a better person who wants peace, but with these memories, it's a shadow of his former self. So it's kind of like, I'm gonna make up a scenario. It's kind of like you have this evil dictator who like did things his way or whatever, right? And everybody kind of saw him as a good guy, but in reality, he wasn't all that good. And even he wanted to forget who he was. Now he has a second chance at life, but his past still kind of haunts him once it's being revealed to him. So he is a bad guy, or he was, just not right now. So maybe siding with him isn't so bad after all, because all the other ones lead to people who are innocent dying, and the only person who isn't innocent, at least in my opinion, is Tectus.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As
No, it didn't.
horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
All right. Tell me what your plan is.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him.
That's true. Just making sure.
But any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
Okay. I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know in private. All we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, I'll need raw material. Martin recorded many of our conversations. Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed, but I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And he...
Piper, I saw you smoking that cigarette. Don't ever do that
Piper.
again.
Head my way?
Okay.
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
I'm gonna need that gift I gave to you back. You'll get it back soon. I just need it for now. I just need it for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. So I read the notes, and he was confronted by his sister Gwyneth, and he also left because everybody kind of sided with Tectus now, who wants blood. And Gwyneth told him, the lady who left, and we were like, oh, she believes in nothing or whatever. We were trying to explain to her whatever, that maybe it's not so bad, told her to leave the island. But yeah, she met him, and maybe she's wiser than she knows is what the letter or what the note says. So apparently, maybe Martin lost his faith. Maybe he was like, Adam may not even be real. I don't necessarily blame him. I mean, you're in there starving to death, taking all this radiation in, waiting for something to happen. Meanwhile, everyone around you's becoming bloodthirsty or dying or hating each other. All just seems bad.
No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend, but I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more.
I've already earned his trust.
You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer.
I think this is the first time I had a really good view of Tectus's throne. Like, look at this dude. Damn. Out here sick with it. Got the skulls floating around and shit. Crazy.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
Ah. Well, it's good that we already have each other's chest.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
You got it. Ain't gotta tell me twice. It begins with an M. I got a lot of miscellaneous items, don't I? Okay, here we go.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine. I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Oh, I will make sure to. I will make sure to.
Hey.
Go on.
Here we go. Hopefully he keeps up with me. So, I want to have fun with this one. I don't want to just one-shot Tectus. So, I want to use Adam's Judgment, but it's definitely going to kill him in one hit. I know from experience. In the last run I did on YouTube. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to work him with some punches. And then we're going to switch over to Adam's Judgment, see if we can get a cool animation kill. I think we're just going to get the overhead thing, probably. We'll see.
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid? It is not fear, child. Martin, he was the fearful one. Unwilling to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for this land. I am the only one willing to do what is necessary to keep this family safe. And I will not allow him to put this place in jeopardy again. Now, your team. Did Martin give it to you? Or did you find it elsewhere? Please, I must know.
And you're sure you weren't followed?
You needn't worry. Martin has no ears down here. Now, what can you tell me?
Dima sends his regards.
Dima! You traitorous!
Bro, both his arms, god dang. And take him out back. Boom. 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 Ow. And now for the finish. Can we do pickpocket? No, we can't. Boom. 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 Oh my goodness.
Hey, Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
Our mutual friend has taken hide-and-seek to a whole new level.
Good news indeed.
I'm starting to envy Dima. This whole situation makes me wish I could erase my memories too.
Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
And you really believe you can trust the High Confessor?
I do. I've done this before, remember? I have given him all of the best traits of Tectus, and also of Martin. Memories of his gentle voice will guide the new High Confessor.
The old me would say, let's talk the reward. The one we originally met with the red hair.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. Hope for a better future. That will be the judge of our actions. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe here for all you've done.
You been alright while I've been gone?
Yeah, I have. I feel like a lot of weight has been lifted from my head. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Kasumi, please listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of. I need to start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone.
Yep.
Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth? I'm home!
Look at this happy reunion. Is there animation? No group hug?
Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
And now I get paid.
Don't thank me. Just getting the job done.
I made the right decision sending you to find her.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
She's a synth. That just confused everybody.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar, har, har!
Yes. But you're not going to need a map or anything. I buried it. I know where it is. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I have been declared Queen of Far Harbor. You may back.
Oh boy, it's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with the smartasses? Alright, I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
This line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
I want overtime pay for this one, Nick.
That makes two of us. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
True enough.